Hey guys, I thought I would do some screencastifies to go over how I do, or how I did the boom card set that I made. It's actually a boom card deck. So I'm here on the main page. I'm going to log in as myself, which I think I'm already logged in. This acts a little funny sometimes. Yeah. So here's my classroom. Remember, you can import your Google Classroom. It's really simple. This is all the library stuff, the stuff that I've gotten. Reports. You can look at reports of how your kids are doing. Store. This is where you can purchase different boom cards. You can also find free stuff in here as well, I believe. And here's the studio, which is where we want to go. So we're going to the studio, okay? And you're going to scroll down and you're going to go to Asset Managers. You're going to click on Decks. And then you can see these are the decks that I've made. Here, I'm going to click on New Deck. Now it opens up the studio. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you set up a template card. That way you don't have to recreate your the layouts that you want for every single one of your cards in your deck if you want them all to be the same. So let's go ahead and get started. This is not necessarily the front page that the kids are going to see. This is my template that I'm going to use for every single card. I'm going to do a title page or main page in a minute. So the first thing we want to do is we want to choose the background. You can see it's plain white right now. So you're going to go over here to backgrounds. Okay. You can pick a color if you want. If you just want to do a color, you can just pick a color and it changes the color like that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a design. Okay. So I'm going to go to background image here. Why isn't this going away? Seriously? Why does this do this? There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go to background image. And you can see I have a whole bunch of clip art in here because what I did was I went to Teachers Pay Teachers and I went to Boom Backgrounds Free. Let me check the lid free. I need to select free right there. Okay, you ready? I'm taking that free off there. Boom Backgrounds. There we go. Look at this. Free. 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 Look at that. Day, night. How cool is that for right now? Here's another one. That's the one we're going to use today. I also downloaded these because I just like these backgrounds. There's other designs of backgrounds that you can do. So download them, save them to a spot where you would like them, and then save them to a spot that you can find them. Okay, and then let's come back over here. Okay, so we're going to look for backgrounds. So so I've already added them to here by clicking this upload button, and I'll go to where I keep mine. Boom, because I just downloaded something so I can show you how you add them. These are the Alphabet Pop Go Pixels that's these right here. I already added the uppercase and the lowercase, and I'm going to add the numbers. So I click here. I'm going to select all. See how they're all highlighted? I'm going to hit open. And you can see this bar here. That means it's working, and boom, they just all populated in there. Now they're in my images so that I can access them through Boom. Okay, so now I'm going to search for background. This only works if the thing is titled background, which apparently it's not titled background. So sometimes you just got to search through your stuff. Aren't those so cute? I have to use those. Oh, there's more numbers. I forgot I got those ones. All right, so let's go. No, that's not the background. These are some of my backgrounds. Let's see. There's one that I wanted to use. I want to use this one. So I'm going to click it, and boom, there's my background. So you can see my template card, and it's already created the first card with it. You can reorder these later. Okay, so my template, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do matching lowercase and uppercase letters. So all of these here, I do not know how to use all of them. I know how to use a few of them. I'm going to show you. You're going to drag button here. I like button because it gives me a nice, clean, standard shape that I want to make it. Okay, so that's where I'm going to house my, that's where I'll house one letter. And I'm going to make the background color to that a really pale yellow. And then I'm going to add some more buttons. I'm going to drag it on over here. And I'm just going to go like this. Get rid of the word button. I don't know why it has to default to that. And I'm going to change the background color to that to white. And then I'm going to duplicate. Boop. And then I duplicated it. Okay. Now you can turn grid lines on if you want, so you can see that you're lined up which I think that I am. I'm going to turn the grid lines off. Okay, so now I have my template card. My template card is set up. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing because I want a blank sound button to be on each card. So there's sound. Don't worry about that right now. Okay, so that is my template card. So watch, every time I click add card, it's adding the template. So I don't have to keep recreating that template when I want to do the letters. All right, so let's go ahead and we're actually going to change the first page right here. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to, you can either hit delete here. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. And do you see it's just deleting it? It's just deleting it on this first page, because this is what I'm going to make my title page. I'm going to leave that speaker there because we're going to need it. And I'm going to add some text. This is going to be the first page that the kids see. Did you see what I just did there? Here, let me do it again because I didn't even say it. I just kind of did it. Let me do it again. Okay. Again, these aren't just click here. You don't just click and it does it. You actually have to left click it, drag it, and let go of it. Okay, so now I'm going to type in what I want it to say. Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle to start. This is just how I do it. There's maybe other ways to do it. Okay, so I'm going to move that. I want to center it. Click. Maybe I have to highlight it. Okay, so I'm going to center it. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to move this over to here. Not that it needs to be, actually can stay exactly where it's at, would be completely fine. Now I'm going to do a button, a yellow button right here. So I'm going to say start. Again, I can put my grid lines on. I want to make sure that I'm centering this. I'm going to click start. I'm going to change the color background of that, so I'm going to go to background right here. And make that bright yellow. Okay. Now, in order for it to start for them to, I'm trying to make these boom decks so that a parent doesn't have to do anything. When you see on some boom decks that you get, you actually have to click submit or next. I don't want to do any of that. I want, as soon as the kid opens it up, boom, it's going to read to them. Boom, haha, pun intended. No, it's going to open up and it's going to start to read to them, and boom, it's going to advance. Okay, so I want this to advance, and the way to get it to advance is if I assign it as a correct answer. So if this is correct, it will advance to the next page. Okay, now I want to record what I'm going to say here. So on PCs, we have a voice recorder. If I spell it right, voice recorder, see it right there? Okay, so I'm going to open up my voice recorder. I'm going to move it out. Where'd it go? There it is. I want to move it over a little bit because I want to read what I put here. So I'm going to click my record button. Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle to start. Okay, it's right here. Listen to it. Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle to start. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this so I know what it is. So this is match lower to upper direction. So you can title it whatever you want. That's just what I'm doing it so I know where it's at. So I know what it is. Okay, so now I'm going to close out this voice recorder. Now I'm going to click on this speaker. That means I'm working on this element right now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here. I don't know why my screen got smaller. Oh, there we go. All right, and I'm going to go to sound properties. Right now it's set for a default ting. It goes ting. Okay, I'm going to click change sound. You can see I've already uploaded some. I'm going to upload the one that I just did. Mine are in sound recordings that I have right there. And I'm going to find it. It's right here. Match lower to upper directions. I'm going to click open, and you're going to see it working behind there, and there it put it. With this still highlighted, I'm going to click that. Okay, and now it assigned it to it. I'm also going to select autoplay, which means that it will automatically play as soon as it is open. Okay, so now let's go to the preview and see what happens. Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle to start. Boom. And then it flips to the next page. Look at that. Okay, so now we're going to go back. And now we're going to start making our boom cards in the deck. So I want to match the lowercase to the uppercase letters. So I'm going to put my uppercase letters in here. Okay, so I am going to put in an image. I'm going to drag that here, let it go. Okay, and I'm going to look for an image that I want to put in. I'm going to put the letter M, click on it, I'm going to make it a little smaller, put it right in there, smack in the middle, just like that. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to drag an image to there. Now I'm going to get some lowercase letters that I have in here. I'm going to click on the B. Go here, drag the image here. And then I'm going to look for the lowercase m. Okay, I'm going to put it right in there. I was going to say it looked like it resized it for it, but it didn't. Okay, there might be a way to do that. I just don't know how to do it. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to select which one is the correct and which is the incorrect answer. So I'm going to highlight this one and I'm going to say that's the wrong answer. And then I'm going to highlight this one. See, I have the border around it. And I'm going to say that that's the correct answer. Now you can make this to record whatever you want. You could just say match the letter, or you can say something even more specific. You could say match the letter M, and you can name the letter for them. So it's up to you. You could also have two different sets where one set you don't name the letter and another set you do name the letter. So I'm going to go to Recorder again. You can do these all ahead of time. You don't need to do them now. Match the letter M. Okay, I called it match M. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the sound button, go over to sound properties. I can see it's set for the ting, and I don't want ting. So I'm going to change sound, upload sound, match M, open it. There it is. Click it, and now put it there. You ready? Let's go to the beginning, and let's preview it. Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle to start. Oh, so this is what happens when you don't do autoplay. Match the letter M. So the child actually has to click here. So I don't like that. I got to remember that I want to make sure that I put that on autoplay. So I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to click on the speaker again, and I'm going to click autoplay. Now let's go look at the preview again. Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle to start. Match the letter M. Match the letter M. Okay, so I must not have selected, it must not have taken my correct answer for some reason. I don't think it did. No, it didn't. It didn't. See, that's how you can tell. Okay. No, I'm still learning. Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle to start. Match the letter M. That's weird. It's acting glitchy. What did I do? Oh, I did something wrong. Hang on. Hang on. Just like the kids get the real me, you do too. All right, let's try this again. That's wrong. That's correct. So why is it not doing it? That's weird. Match the letter M. Why is it doing that? Who? Hang on. We're going to get this figured out. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I wonder if it's because I did the... no, I did it already. That one's correct. This one is wrong. So what is it doing? That's just showing an outline. Why is it doing it? Match the lowercase to its uppercase letter. Press the yellow rectangle. Match the letter M. It's doing the blue outline again. Match the letter M. All right, so this
Match the letter M.
So this is where Charlene is going to stop the video, and I'll come back.